Hello, Matt G for IYT here. Today we're looking at the full license mock examination number 1, version 1.6, and we've reached question 52, which reads, what important action or check has not been performed in planning this outdoor operating trip? A. Provision of RCBOs or residual current breaker with overload. B. Correct fusing. C. A site survey. Or D. Adequacy of local main supply. So hopefully the answer to this one is fairly obvious from looking at the picture, but let's work through the answers all the same. So we've got option A, provision of RCBOs, and that stands for residual current breaker with overload. So an RCBO is something that can detect an earth leakage current. For example, if within an earthed chassis, if a mains live wire was to accidentally short the chassis, that would cause current to flow from live through to earth, and the RCBO would detect that and cut off the main supply. And there's also the O as well, which stands for overload. So it would detect a high current condition. Maybe it's almost like a resettable fuse. So if there was some kind of short which wasn't detected by the residual current breaker, then it would detect that a high amount of current was flowing and cut off the main supply. Probably not going to help us in this situation. So this electricity transmission line could be anything from 11 kilovolts to 400 kilovolts, and if you put any kind of mains device, consumer mains device, in line with that, it's just going to completely fry it. It's not going to do anything for you. It will just get probably vaporized. So we can probably scrub that one out. An RCBO probably not going to help us much here. We've got B, correct fusing. Well, I mean, we don't know actually what's connected to the antenna. You do want to make sure, even if you're running off batteries, it's usually a good idea to have some kind of fuse protection. But again, with these transmission lines, fuses aren't really going to do much for you, certainly not the fuses that we can buy as sort of consumers. Option C, site survey. Well, that would have been helpful here. Performing a site survey ahead of the trip would have informed us that there were electricity transmission lines going across the site, and maybe just engaging your brain before putting up a large mast next to the 400 kilovolt transmission lines would have been useful as well. So I'm probably going to go for that one as my answer. And then we've got option D, which is actually quite funny, adequacy of local main supply. And I would argue actually that in this situation the main supply is a little too adequate. It's certainly a lot more, it's ample, it's a lot more than we would need. So let's go for option C, skip down to the answer to see if we've got this one right, and we can see that for question 52, it is of course option C. The answer that they want is for you to conduct a site survey. Hopefully if you get this one in the exam, it's a slam dunk. So thank you very much. I'll catch you for the next one.